All right, so back in May of 2011, I played a game called Alan Wake. Whole different part of my life. Here we are, Alan Wake 2. Shout out to Epic Games. Thank you for sponsoring this video. Also, if you'd like to check out Alan Wake 2 yourself, just click that link at the top of the description. It should take you where you need to go. All right, so a little bit about this game before we jump in. We got two playable protagonists now, not just one. It's got Alan Wake and FBI agent Saga Anderson. We'll be kind of going back between two different areas that are semi-open world hubs. We got Pacific Northwest and New York. And this game will take place about 13 years after the events of the original Alan Wake back in 2010. The fact that it's kind of in parallel with our actual timeline, because it's 2023 now and it's 13 years later for the game, it's just really awesome to see. I'm actually curious how many were actually with me when I played that original game back in 2011. It got 19,000 likes in 12 years. I wonder if we can top that on this video in the first 24 hours. If we do, expect the full series, and I'll upload these videos quick too. But anyways, love you all. Let's go ahead and get this.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Well, this is a different start than I was expecting. Who are we even playing as right now? I'm so hyped to be playing a psychological horror game finally. I love games like this around Halloween, let me tell you. This is probably just like a button check area. Uh oh, hold on.
Can you hear me?
Tony, come on in. We should go.
Where'd he gone?
This game runs really well on PS5. I gotta say, I'm playing on performance mode as well. We walking through this? No, we're not. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This game is, I think, gonna be one of the best, I guess, graphical games I've ever seen because some of the screenshots look insane. That ain't good. Oh my goodness. I feel like something bad's about to go down. This does not feel good at all. Hold on. You can sprint now? Nice. Hey, we're going. Top speed, baby. I gotta say that just the vibe of this game already. Uh-oh. I remember these enemies. Where's my flashlight? I'm going up here. Hold on. Oh, those sounds remind me of the first game so much.
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this. I'm done. What the fuck?
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Return one invitation. All right. This feels like a movie almost.
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back
Could
down.
be our deputy.
Man, I'm so hyped
Hey,
right now.
over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
Those damn feds gonna show up, Mulligan.
Federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Yeah, we heard all that.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
All right. General store. All right, here we go.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
You can access the case board inside the Mind Palace. Okay, here we go. Man, these graphics are nice.
Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
This is actually really
The facts are
awesome.
on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
The fact that it says victims reported missing in 2010. That's when I started my channel. That's so sick. All right. Mental techniques that allow Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. Get moving around. Okay. Murder method. Okay. Slight difference in murders. Bloating only. Commonality in bodies. Not cause of death. Chest trauma. Okay. What about... Can I go up? Zoom out. Seems like... Okay. Free navigate. We got the map as well. Cauldron Lake. Undiscovered. Okay. Case board. So you can just rotate around. That's pretty cool. This feels like I'm playing True Detective, you know? I love that. All right, let's go ahead and go back.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
No load times
Casey,
between that area and
You
this.
putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
I like her character a lot already. Adds a nice element to the game, I feel like.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
You know, surprisingly, I was wondering how this game would run on PC, but playing on PS5 feels like I'm playing on, like, next gen for sure. Okay, Mirror Peak. Let's see. Mirrored in all of its inverted glory. Okay. So if I run, he runs. Nice.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
We should be close to the
Not
body.
a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
All right, here we go.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
I like how they just leave the body there. Like, I mean, maybe they covered it up. I don't know.
FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys heard?
Hold on, let's just check this real quick. Talk about UFOs, which is kind of cool. Okay.
This body, shall we?
All right, here we go. It's a crazy spot to die. I'll say that. All right, investigate the crime.
We found him on the table. Now, he didn't touch nothing. You know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
I mean, yeah, I would guess so. So,
Step
oh, we got a
1.
gun.
Examine the corpse.
Let me check something really quick. Hold on. Man, the loading on that is so sick. So, it did say chest wounds, right? Murder method, yeah. So, no common. Okay, killer profile. Let's see. Let me zoom in a little bit. All right, postmortem tattooing on the body, or of the body. Animal butchery techniques. Okay. I would assume it does.
Wanna start by inspecting the body, Anderson?
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
First key image. Okay. I wasn't expecting it to become like a murder mystery type thing. I like this a lot. Okay. Tap up. Allows Saga to see active clues. Got you.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
All right, when a key image is placed, it will prompt a new question. Another body's been found in the woods near Bright Falls. Perfect timing. Okay. Objectives reviewable at the case board and your goals. Okay. Investigate the crime scene. All right, collect clues. Here we go.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
That's everything, right? All right, let's see. Can be placed on it. Okay. Consistent with previous murders. It kind of is. All right, so we'll be placing these next to it. So, all right. Major chest trauma. Let's start with this one. Put it right there. Actually, I think if we highlight this, let me put it there. Okay, nice. Pins it together. Assuming just put it next to it, right? Or do we have to actually go here and then move it there? Okay, we're kind of linking them all together. I was trying to go in my own order, but it wants you to go in a certain order. There we go. Links them together.
Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
All right, clues have resolved. Open question, unlock a deduction. Okay. The victim to killers. Let's see. You can check updated goals by pressing triangle. Okay. Learn more or... So the killers, it says there's 2, and then victims, there's 2. Talk to someone, what does this say? Find evidence. Okay. We go back.
Who is our victim? Who killed him?
Let's go talk to him again.
Clues. Large amount of blood on the table. Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Okay, clues been discovered by speaking to people. Oh, let's check this as well. Hold on. Let's gather as much stuff as we can. We got footprints.
Multiple killers?
What's cool is we actually saw, you know, like how it began. We kind of saw it from the point of view of him getting killed, and then here we are.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Let's go ahead and ask everything.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
All right, we got this one over here. I think it's cool how it's tied to Alan Wake, the original game, because that game came out in 2010 anyway. All right, let's go ahead and check this. We got the cooler, and then whatever that is on the left over there, like a tripod or something.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
We got a lot of evidence.
Was it for a camera? I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
Mind Palace. All right, back to the case board. Here we go. All right, so we got icons in the bottom left corner. I missed it already. Okay. It says for later we can use those. Okay. The killer. So let's go to the victim. Put this up here, right? All right, there we go. And then I guess the next one would be... Well, we can't... Hold on, we can't put him under either, right? The killer's question mark? Imagine if it's... Hold on, let me see if this actually works. Okay, it puts it there, okay.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
And we got footprints.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Well, I mean, they had, like, the beer and stuff, too. Okay. I guess you put them over here. There we go. Getting the hang of it.
They planned for the murder to happen here. Passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Victim came from... Hold on.
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
All right, profiling time. All right, so let's see. Ritual murder or missing person. We got those two options. I'm assuming the way the game's kind of going, See what this
Nightingale was
says.
chosen as the victim. Why?
Flip the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
What does this other one say?
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
So I'm gonna go to the case board really quick. Okay. Put this over here.
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Hold on, so we're done with the profile. What is this?
This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst mom. I like it. It's like, you're alright. So we done profiling, I wonder. Because we have everything done. It seems like both of these have already been answered. That part is done. Let's go ahead and see if we back out all the way. Is there anything else I can investigate in here besides what we've already looked at? And what is this?
The Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one.
This doesn't really help with anything just yet. Okay. I think we're good. Let's go back.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
I love how they kind of make you piece together the evidence yourself, even though it's kind of a set path already. It is nice solving everything.
Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more.
This
It
is
is
wild.
kinda
All right.
creepy, though.
Here we go.
There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
It's like he just appeared, you know?
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Mm-hmm. Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Man, once they find out that Alan, I think, is the one writing all that, because they kind of had that dual talk going when she was, like, looking at it. Okay. Case board. Here we go.
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there, too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
So we can't use this yet? Doesn't seem like you can link it to anything. Let's check out the other one.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Alright, profiling. Here we go. Alright, here goes the page.
Page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Alright, now we can use this other one. So do we... I wonder if we put this... Trail's gone cold. We can't use it yet. I'm assuming... Hold on, let's see. Is there anything else? Wait a minute. Oh, so it does... Oh, okay, hold on. You have to put it next to the actual card itself. And then it moves it. There you go.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
I love the Mind Palace thing. It's actually a really cool concept. Alright, where are we putting this at? There we go. Last one should now open up.
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Alright, Alright.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Alright, we headed back. I love the vibe of this game already.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who.
Hey,
Don't
you made
let
it back.
drag you in.
Good.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination, ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Shortcut key.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
All right, hopefully this works. I mean, obviously it will, right? Shortcut key. There we go. Kind of reopens the path for later on. Nice.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
I think my favorite thing about the game so far is the setting. It's back in like Bright Falls and all that, and it's also, it just has a nice vibe to it. You know, like that murder mystery.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
I'm not sure which path is right. I'm gonna wait for him. I was totally gonna go right. Interesting. Let the sun's finally coming out a little bit. Kind of. I don't know.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner. I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Man, being back here is awesome. Bright Falls, let's get it. It looks the exact same too, which is awesome.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Bright Falls, Washington.
How much
Nice.
coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Last time I went to Washington, I think it was 2015, actually. I went there for a trip. Went like there, then Oregon, kind of drove the other way, you know? It was pretty awesome.
Oh, dear.
All right. Oh, dear diner. That's so sick.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Oh, we'll go in there.
We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
All right. Let's go check it out. Oh, dear diner. Man. All right, so where are the people at?
Have some pie. It'll take him
Out of order. Hold on. Coconut is the next person, but come on. I like that. Oh, wait. Are you the Bookers?
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
So it seems like the one in bold is like the main one. Let's ask both, actually.
What were you doing at 𝐭𝐮𝐬 late last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So it seems like they didn't have anything to do with it already. I can tell they don't really seem like they would be the ones that do anything like that, because we already saw what happened to the guy, you know?
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Hold on. He said they were about to say they found, and then they stopped themselves. Hold on. Profiling. All right. Cult of the Tree. Let's check it out.
The Cult of the Tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at 𝐭𝐮𝐬. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
All right. Looks like we're good. Hold on. Wait, what?
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Tammy.
Like, why would you want to keep that anyways, you know?
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear friends.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
know, one thing I'm wondering, can you go in the back of this restaurant? Like in the old game. Hold on. Oh, you can. What in the world? It's so dark back here. I can't see anything. Oh, wait.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Hold on. Remind me of a dream. Wait, it's gone. Wait, unless it's... Oh, no, it's right here. Okay. I was like, did it disappear? What's going on here? Hold on. I just realized there's something right here.
Miss you, kiddo. I'll be home soon.
11 remaining.
If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softy Casey is.
I think I've already checked out everything else in here. Yeah, we've already read all this. Okay, let's go back. Update the map. Okay. I like how the left side of the touchpad is the map, the right side. It's like the way they can kind of distinguish between the two, like a pressure-sensitive type thing. It's kind of like the D-pad, I guess. The right one goes to the actual, like, mind palace, which is cool.
To get this open.
I don't think the shortcut key is going to work on this. All right. Locked door. We can't interact. What is this one? Hey, we're going in. Wash your hands. Or as my daughter says, wash your hands. All right. Looks like we're just going to close this door. All right. Last door. Let's see.
I can't get through this.
Employees only. Okay. All right, here we go. How exactly do you know each other? Let's see.
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
So the entire town murdered, apparently.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Yeah, the fact that she knew that was kind of strange. All right, examination room time.
Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
I'll be right with you, sir.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Just
anything you
here to pay
need,
my ticket.
just let us
Whenever
know.
you're ready
We
to
appreciate
take
the
my
support,
money.
Sheriff.
How are you?
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Man, it's a long way down here. What in the world?
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient.
All right, examine the
I'll
body
start with
again.
The external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues? There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Uh-huh. They did leave something inside his chest.
All right, we got some evidence. Hold on. We got one thing. Okay. I'm assuming it's going to go where anything else. Oh, no, it's right here.
What Nightingale's body can tell us.
All right, we got a lot. Here we go. I wonder if it matters the actual order, you know? All right, cause of death.
Oh.
Long-term water exposure.
Okay.
Maybe this one?
Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up.
I wonder if these will attach. No. Look around, maybe, can we zoom out and see? Those cases, hold on. All right, talk to someone.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Well, wait, hang on. Let me go back to the actual cases. Cult of the tree, there we go. All right, background cases accumulate clues about broader ongoing topics, okay?
I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
All right, brand new thing opened up. Here we go. So we got the necklace. Let's see. Let me zoom back out.
Think Saga.
Nothing there. Okay, so let's try the other one. There's two other ones. This has to be it, right? There we go. Cult psychology. And then the last one is this one. Cult symbols. I believe that's all we have right now. Alright, so the only thing I can think to do right now is we have these two other pictures. I'm not sure where we put these at. Let's try... There we go. And the last one would be there.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Well, what does it say? Tattoos on body and heart. How did killers have time? Yeah, that's kind of an odd thing. I mean, when you think about it, it's like you commit a crime, but you kind of have time to use a tattoo thing. I don't know. I think that's everything.
same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page set to get into the light.
All right, try to stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies. Here we go. The fact that he just got up and started just swinging was crazy.
He can't see me in the light.
So how am I supposed to get out of here, I wonder?
Gotta get it back.
All right, safe havens will restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, it'll become temporarily unavailable. Okay,
Gotta move. Now.
we're going. Oh my god, that ain't good.
Vanished.
And that's it for part one. If you watched up to this point, thank you. It means a lot to me. This has been an amazing year for gaming, and I'm really happy to have each and every one of you with me pretty much on every game I cover. So thanks again, Epic Games, for sponsoring this. If you want to play this game yourself, just click that link at the top of the description. It means a lot to me. I really like how this game is broken up into chapters, kind of like the first game, you know? I was kind of wondering if it was going to be like that, but once it said end of chapter, I was like, I kind of got like chills, you know? So anyways, love you all. I will talk to you very, very soon. If you'd like a part 2, you know what to do. All right, love you all. Take it easy. All right, little time capsule for my kids, Clementine and Ben. I gotta say, it has been wild raising both of you, and I love every minute of it. It's October 24th, 2023 at 10:48 p.m. Eastern Time. You're both asleep. Ben said his first words yesterday. Dada. Well, it was more like da 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 da. Like it was pretty long, but I felt like, you know, we got the gist of it and we recorded a video of it. It was really awesome. And my daughter is just growing up so fast, man. It's like her level of understanding, just like life, you know, it's just wild. I was watching her play video games earlier today. She loves watching me play games. If she gets stuck on something, she'll kind of pass the controller to me. But, you know, it's just been awesome to kind of see her learning everything as she gets older. The reason I chose Alan Wake is because back in 2011, I was kind of gliding all over in life, everything. I didn't really know where I was going. I was working part-time job, I was doing YouTube on the side, kind of for fun. Wasn't really about money or anything, and I remember uploading Alan Wake while my sister got married. And like, to think now versus then, it's like how much life changes in that amount of time, you know? And it's just wild because I remember like leaving the wedding and I was like, oh, let me upload a video really quick. And I had been playing Alan Wake. That's back when I did like really short videos too, because my internet was terrible. And yeah, I just wanted to do that. Thank you all. If I kind of write these down randomly and I want to just like add them to specific videos. And I know that like they may not ever see this, but if they do, know that I love both of you very, very much. All right.